Howdy folks, today we are going to be playing some Baldur's Gate 3. And this might be a little bit more of a slow video because it's going to be the intro and character creation of it. This is the first time I boot this game up, so it's brand new to me as I go into it. Now I'm going to be trimming up some of the fat off of this video, so you don't have to watch the full loading screen as I sit there and wait for my computer to chug along. Now, Baldur's Gate 1 and Diablo 1 were some of the first games I played on PC. And I played Baldur's Gate 2, and so with Baldur's Gate 3, I'm really excited to play this. Though it was a 120 plus gigabyte download, and I had to clear some space off my computer to get this game on. Might need to upgrade my PC soon. Ugh. Alright, that's how nightmares are made. Some eyeball bug thing. Yuck. Alright, so from what I understand about the character creation, you can either pick some of the preset ones with their own little backstory. I've been told to avoid Dark Urge because apparently it's not for new players. Or you can create your custom. I'm going to create my custom, but I'm going to check the little videos here first of the previews of the different characters. Now, from what I can tell, this game definitely has a lot of replayability, which is freaking awesome as far as I'm concerned. Don't mind me, I'm trying to read every little thing. I'll probably cut out a lot of my reading time from the final video just because no one wants to sit there and watch me stare at the same screen for 10 minutes.
My name is Shadowheart, loyal servant of Shar, goddess of darkness and loss. There is little more I can tell you than that. My Lady Shar tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes of my memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
Well met, stranger. You find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep, please. No need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents once caught the eye of the goddess of magic herself, Mistra, who named me her chosen, and her lover. Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless I can find the path to something greater.
That guy kind of seems like a dick.
Hello, darling. Don't be shy. I promise not to bite until we've been formally introduced. My name's Astarion, and I've spent a century stalking the night, hunting for pretty morsels just like you. A man called Cazador made me what I am, kept me like a pet, forced me to do his bidding. No more. The Tadpole's influence broke his dominance over me, and now I can finally pursue the one thing I've hungered for these long, dark years. Revenge. I'm going back to Baldur's Gate to track Cazador down in his lair. I'll be the last thing the bastard ever sees.
Since I was born in the cold reaches of world space, I have known but one purpose. To wield a silver sword and ride a red dragon in service of my regent, the Githyanki Queen Vlaakith. My first step on this path is to slay a mind flayer and bring its head to my queen. There is no flesh I will not carve, and no barrier I will not shatter to see it done. I am the one who sunders. I am the Undying Queen's most unshakable warrior. I am Lae'zel of Kalir.
7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate, the city I call home. My name is Will, but the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers, champion of the meek, defender of the innocent. The truth isn't quite so simple, but they're right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey. My latest target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell.
Years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. But I've escaped now. Thank you, mind flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust. An infernal mechanic and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world, and when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair, I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
And this is what happens when you work too long in retail. Alright, I'm going to cut out a little bit of this because I honestly just spent 10 minutes reading all the different racial abilities and whatnot. We're going to go with a gnome to start with. Seeing that you can select the sub-race, pick Forest Gnome, and because I'm going Forest Gnome, I might as well try a Druid. I think my first Baldur's Gate character was a Druid. Yeah, in Baldur's Gate 1. I don't know if I'm going to stick with this character forever, but just starting out to see how things are, we'll go with the Druid. I'm going to be honest, there is a lot of things to read here about different characters, races, classes, whatnot. I'm going to kind of speed up through this process and just make the Druid and wing it, but I imagine if you really wanted to, you could spend hours just reading and researching to make a perfect character. And later on, I probably will make a much different character. This is just a starter one to get a feel for the game. God damn, you really got to educate yourself in this game and making a character. There is just a lot to learn here. Different abilities and stuff. I wonder if I can switch these abilities later down the road, or if you're stuck with them. Who knows what. I think the best way is just to jump in, figure it out, and then restart. Now I'm going to speed through this character creation stuff so you don't have to listen to me click on every single voice and look at every different thing. There are a lot of options here, and some of them are not safe for work, so we're not going to go over them on YouTube, but you know. Now, like I said in the beginning, this isn't going to be the most exciting video in the series. This is just the intro, watching some creepy crawly thing go in someone's eyeball, and character creation. Obviously, there is a lot more in depth here. If people want to see a full-length video of me going through every single option, I'll do that. But right now, it's just going to fast forward through this process, make a quick character just so I can get into the game and get a feel for it. And what gnomes, complete without a good goatee. And since I'm a druid, green hair and druid, that seems, nature-y, hippie kind of la-di-da. I'm just winging it right now. I really just want to get into the game itself. And then probably come back and make 20 more characters later. No idea what this second character creation is. I'm sure I'll know once I play the game, so I'm just gonna quick pick and move on. Well, thanks for watching, folks. That concludes the intro. Hopefully the next video will be a little bit more exciting when I'm actually, playing the game. Please leave a like and sub. It'll help out a ton and encourage me to make more content. See you.